Okay, let's talk about the present perfect. Before anything, I don't like to confuse you with the names. So, present perfect, present continuous perfect, or any other names actually doesn't matter to me. Okay? But the thing that is important is that you be able to talk and use the correct grammatical form to express your opinion, to convey your meaning in a form that a native can understand you. As you can remember from the simple past session, simple past was about a finished action. As you can see on the chart, it started and finished in the past. It might last short or long. For example, I lived in London when I was a child, or James broke the window yesterday. In all of these examples, we do not emphasize on the duration of the action. It actually does not matter how much the action lasts. The only thing that we want to convey, we want to express, is that the action happened and finished. However, there are other actions that started in the past, but continue to the present time. In other words, they show a connection between the past and the present. Okay? This isn't like a strict rule. It is more about how we use the language to make a connection with each other. So let's look at an example. You might say that John might broke his leg. When you're telling a story about John, this emphasizes that the action of breaking happened at a specific time in the past and now completed. Perhaps his leg is healed now. On the other hand, if John's leg is still injured, you would say John has broken his leg. This emphasizes that the ongoing effect of the action in the present. Another example. Someone might ask you that, how was your day? You could reply, I finished my homework and then I went to the shopping mall. Here, simple past tense clearly shows that the sequences of the completed action in your day. All of the actions happened in the past, started and finished in the past. Now, let's imagine that you would say, I have finished my homework and I have a plan to go to the shopping mall. This implies you just finished your homework, possibly right before the question. Okay? This structure, I have finished my homework, means that the action started in the past and has an effect on the present. It connects the past to the present. Okay, let's look at another example. Finally, I've just finished. You say that, or you say this, right after finishing the task. You started the work and it just has finished now. Or, for example, I've lived in London for 10 years. It means that you moved to London 10 years ago and, for example, you are in there now. For deeper understanding, let's say that your friend Peter called you 1 hour ago and asked you to go out with him. You told him that you are doing your homework and you cannot go there yet. Now he's on the phone again and asks, have you done your homework yet? You, this time, say, yes, I've just finished. Let's go out. You see, in this way, you connect past to the present. Now, let's talk about the news. We normally use present perfect for announcing recent news. For example, let me move it in here. Okay, Yuda has won a prestigious prize. Congratulations. After all, when we announcing something, we present some information about the past. However, the information is relevant now. In previous example, we gathered people because of the event. Yeah? So, connecting the past to the present. For deeper understanding, let me bring you more examples. For example, yes, the president has said that the foreign policy works well, or Aunt Annie has registered to painting glass, or Lily has crashed a car, he ran into a traffic light. As you can see, we give details in simple present. As you know from the simple past session, we express repeated action in the past. For example, regularly every spring I met my uncle Jacob. However, when the repetition continues up to the present, we use present perfect. Let's look at the example. I've answered many calls since yesterday. Or, how often have you felt lonely in your life?